for something to call my viewers.
You're gonna call them little homies?
Little homies? No, probably not. Okay, so it's Saturday and...
Saturday night.
It's Saturday evening. Grant got here, it's the evening. We had like a crazy week. Well, you guys know last weekend and for New Year's Eve, we were in Mexico with Grant's family. It was amazing, super fun, great New Year's Eve. I loved it. Can't say enough good things. Can't thank Grant's grandma enough. It was just so awesome. But then from there, we both went back to LA and I had a shoot with Walgreens, and it was like really weird because Grant actually had an interview here in Houston. So I stayed at his apartment and he came to my house. So we kind of did like a little house swap thing. And we got in really, really late last night. And so today was just like sleeping in, talking on the phone to parents, and just kind of being worthless, honestly. I feel like I have so much stuff to do. Being away for a week is just like, and there's no Wi-Fi on the longest flight that I went on yesterday because I split it into two. And on the second flight, a man was sitting next to me and talking the entire time. He was really interesting and super, super friendly, but I don't know. He just had some things to say. He gave me life advice. I didn't even tell you all that. He was very interesting. We were talking about genetics because that's his deal. And he was telling me about all the stuff that we need to get checked before we try to have a baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Screen our genetics?
Yeah.
Maybe that should be our wedding present to each other when we do genetic screening.
Grant, that's not romantic.
What do you mean?
But anyway, right now we're starving and we have some menu planning to do. We had a bump in the road, but I think we're back on track. We talked to my mom and we're gonna finally get this like hammered out. It's January and it's like officially crunch time for wedding planning. My mom's not that worried, or that's what she says. She's like, I'm not panicking, because she said that for my little sister's wedding,
yeah, she said it was fine. Like,
yeah, they started planning it. She said they seriously started planning it in like February. I don't know. I had big dreams of like having everything like, well, the big stuff already done. But it's all good. We are like this close to having the venue booked. This close.
Yeah, we'll probably do it this week.
Yeah. That's the goal. Last weekend was super fun to edit. It took me forever because it was like extra days and it was super action packed, but that's one of those vlogs that's just like, I'm gonna go back and look at that later. Yeah. You know?
You should.
In future years.
We can play it at the wedding. When
we fall on hard times. We don't have any fun anymore.
When we can't afford a trip, we're just gonna project that on the wall.
And cry.
And cry.
Right now, we're both starving. I think we're just gonna have dinner. At first, we were thinking to just have a snack before the movie because we're going to the movies, and I'm so excited. I haven't been to the movies in so long. Last time we went to the movies. Movie pass card.
Where's yours, Leanne? Oh, you don't have one.
Can you see the way he treats me? This is abuse. Movie pass. We should totally tell them about movie pass.
Yeah, and this is not an ad, but you guys
This is not sponsored. It just seems like the coolest thing ever. I actually don't even have it. Grant just totally sold me on it. It's actually over there.
Yeah, cut through right here.
Okay.
That's where I'm driving.
Oh, by the way, I was like, I don't have anything to vlog about right now. And then I turn on the camera and I like can't shut up. Sorry. Anyway, my new earrings. Right before the trip, I went to Target to get some like last minute things, and they had all these earrings in like little box sets. I don't know if it was for Christmas or what, but they were all so cute, like statement earrings, like gray, pink, hot pink, tassels, beads. I like could not hold myself back and I got a few. My excuse was I wanted to be fancy in Mexico. But I'm obviously continuing the fanciness, wearing my 100% elbow sweater and my pink blue blobs balls.
Balls. It's absolutely packed.
Jam-packed. Can't get in there.
Everyone's
Lupe tortilla. is really good. And it's 5 o'clock.
Battery dying.
I know.
No more vlogging.
I gotta keep vlogging.
Sorry, not happening.
My boyfriend's a computer.
Yeah, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, we just enjoyed some delicious fajitas. And we got in a big fight about the menu for the wedding.
Huge.
Grant took my phone away from me. That seemed completely unrelated, but it happened.
I didn't like how you're acting, so I took your phone away. That's real.
It really happened. But I do have my phone back. We're back on good terms. But the menu is not planned. It's like the one thing my mom asked us to do. Didn't happen. We made some progress though.
Yeah.
So, right now we're going to see I, Tonya. I've wanted to see this for so long. I don't even know how long it's been out. I feel like it's been out a while. I haven't heard anybody talking about it, but I've been wanting to see it. I don't even know why. It just speaks to me. I feel like Instagram served me some ads and it got into my brain and I've been wanting to see it, so I'm really glad we finally get to see it. Also, I realized we totally didn't explain Movie Pass. I feel like I should wait until later because I hate vlogging in the car because it's so noisy. Do you have any New Year's resolutions, Grant?
Gotta get in shape for the wedding, that's the big one.
Ooh la la.
You could like get swole 99 on this mug.
99?
Yeah. Peak physical condition for the
Nuptials.
wedding. For the nuptials.
When do people say that, nuptials? Him and Luna were together alone because he went and picked up Luna whenever he got into town. And guess what? Today, Luna has diarrhea.
So automatically my fault.
Worst dad award. I don't know, because it just happened this morning.
Prove it.
I can't prove it. You were alone with Luna.
Exactly.
I don't know what you fed her.
I didn't feed her anything. I
It
fed
was
her
straight
dog
up
food.
diarrhea poison.
I fed her a big steak and a big old thing of popcorn. Extra butter.
You were trying to get on her good side,
Yeah.
but really just gave her life-threatening
I
diarrhea.
was like the
You did it.
divorced dad.
Divorced dad. It was Grant's weekend, and he
It
just
was
like
Grant's weekend.
he just gave Luna whatever she wanted to
He
eat.
lets Luna do whatever she wants.
It's 7:30, and I'm yawning.
Feels like it's midnight.
What has become of us?
What has become of us? We are so sad. Two sad people doing sad things together. Leighann won't stop yawning today.
Grant decided to make a meat extravaganza this morning.
No carbs here.
Not gonna lie, it was my idea. So I'm sitting here trying to have a lovely breakfast, and Luna conveniently positions herself right here. So as the bite goes up, she thinks she's gonna snag it. Wow, wow, wow. I thought I was doing something cute with my hair, but now I'm seeing it might have been a little Tonya Harding inspired, unintentionally. After we got done with the movie, we were like looking up like the actual interviews to see the actual people. It was crazy. Somehow they were all worse than they seemed in the movie. And the movie was good. Did you like the movie?
Yeah, great.
We liked it. I think that Margot Robbie did a great job, and the story was really interesting. When all that happened, I was really young. I remember that it was a big deal. I remember all of those girls' names that were in figure skating at that time. I don't know, I guess at the time it seemed normal to me that everyone was so obsessed with it. And I knew that that had happened. Nancy Kerrigan got hurt. I can remember that being kind of not a joke, but like, I don't know, everybody was like doing the like, why me thing. And I remember that vividly, but I didn't know about all of the whole like Tonya's background and everything like that. And it's really sad. Like, I mean, if it is exactly like it was in the movie, which probably isn't, who knows, but it was like she suffered tons of abuse through her life, and then like her story is just sad from start to finish. But who knows, it was just a crazy story, and it was definitely very, very interesting. And now, today is the day Grant has to help me take down my tree. I'm so sad about it. I'm like still kind of not ready for Christmas to be over because like January, whoa, nothing happens in January except Grant's birthday is in January.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Grant is a Capricorn.
Your favorite.
My house is a disaster. Oh my gosh. I've barely been here for the past like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's about to get real. I'm traveling again next weekend, so it's just like the fun don't stop. But right now I gotta get this taken down because I don't know the next time Grant's gonna be here, and it's like too much for me to handle by myself. Party time. It's just not as fun to take it down.
No.
It's just, and what do you listen to? You can't listen to Christmas music. Paul Simon.
Mm-mm.
Do you say no?
Mm-mm.
No to Paul Simon?
We need a break from
What?
that. There's so much other music out there. Let's expand our horizons.
What? Of course, I have to get immediately distracted, and thank you guys for all of the Christmas cards and ornaments. I got a bunch of really cute ornaments. I didn't get them in time to put them on my tree, but I'm putting them in with all the other ornaments so I can use them next year, and I wanted to show them to you guys. Okay, so this one is from Michelle Wagner, and it actually came with like a whole stand so I can just hang it or I can put it on the tree, and it's so cute. It's like a little puzzle, our little family. This next one is specifically for Grant, and I am in love with it. Are you in love with it?
Yes, cool.
We're in love with it. It's a G and it has macaronis on it. It was an Etsy shop last time she sent me an ornament, I believe. It's called Fancy Apple Shop. She made me an ornament that's an L and it has cactuses all over it in 2015. And now I get a G, so Grant can be included on the tree with macaronis, and I absolutely love it. Thank you, Denise. I love it. You are so thoughtful. And the last ornament is from Kelly, and it's a cute little Texas, and she actually has a shop also. It's called All That Raz, and All That Raz. It's also an Etsy shop. These are all so cute. I'm so lucky to get like personalized ornaments for the tree, because like, I mean, I would love to be that person that like makes ornaments for the tree. Maybe one day I will be that person. That is my goal. But for now, you guys are so sweet, and I really, really appreciate this. And just in case you didn't see the L before, oh really?
What?
I like immediately changed
You're not
it.
gonna listen to the careless whisper?
Grant's holding up a knife towards me.
What? Don't tell him that!
So, wait, spoiler.
Guys.
Guys, so Grant and I were just getting ready to go out to a Pele Kitchen. I don't think you can see it, but I grabbed my jacket, the one that was in my most recent winter haul that I got from Free People. Actually, I got it from Nordstrom Rack. Whatever, long story short, I was like full of shame for getting this jacket, but I do absolutely love it. I finally wore it last night, and I thought I had pulled the tags off. Guess what? I wore it last night with the tag on it.
To the movie theater.
You know, I kind of feel like someone could have like backed me up on that.
What am I supposed to like pat you down every time we go out and like inspect you, and I gotta check for tags now?
Maybe.
Tag pat down before
I don't know, but I guess because it's so fluffy, it was under my arm. It's like right in the armpit. It's hanging outside the jacket. I really did check it, but I think I checked the inside. Some people did say I needed to return it because I was like, should I take this back? I don't
They
know.
told you to return it?
Some people said they didn't like it.
Yeah,
Some
it's
people
an
said they
acquired
did.
taste. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's a statement. It's not everybody's gonna like it.
I think it's cute.
It's for making a statement. It's not for like you being universally loved and adored.
But I promise it is a delicious and delightful. It's an absolute delight. We just had a very successful lunch, late lunch, extremely late lunch, because not only was the food delish, I love Peli Peli. Actually, it was weaker this time, but it was still delish. We also got that menu done. No fights, no disagreements, only complete success. We got right to the right dollar amount. We picked some great stuff. We have to see what my mom says. We made some major progress.
We will have to make adjustments.
But there was no bloodshed.
Not this time.
Maybe a little. But right now, we're going to the Verizon store because I need a new phone since I broke my phone. I mean, I don't need a phone, but we want to look at the phones. Still rocking that Tanya Harding realness. I just need some poof bangs. Major poof bangs and like blush. More blush. Okay, I've realized this look is, yes, very much Tanya Harding realness, but beyond that, this jacket is like major Leighann the Scammer. I mean, this was bound to happen at some point, right? It's Tanya Harding, it's Blanche Devereaux, but it's also Leighann the Scammer. And also, I just said that to Grant, and he doesn't know who Joanne the Scammer is. He was like, what?
Yeah, and everybody, all those other people right now are saying, yeah, we don't know either.
Yes, they do.
No way.
Yes, they do.
No way.
Yes, you do.
You scamming, you always scamming.
Right?
But you look extra scammy in that jacket.
Scam it up.
I'm trying to hustle me out of 40 bucks.
When?
40 bucks and a pack of smokes. Y'all got any of them scratch up lottery tickets? I need 40 bucks. Gonna get rich. I think you should be at a pool hall in that. Drinking a champagne cocktail.
A Michelob Ultralight.
Puffing on a Virginia Slim.
Oof. The bird on my shoulder.
Yeah, bird.
No, Luna totally goes with my scammer starter pack. Luna, this jacket, this ponytail.
Oh.
You.
Me.
You're part of it. We're doing some very, very scientific tests with these phones to see which camera is better. This is from the front camera using the, what is it, Pixel 2, and then Grant's iPhone 10. We're trying to watch Dark again. They're just popping up with brand new characters we've never met.
No, that's the lady.
Grant is leaving me.
Abandonment.
Straight up abandoning me. And Luna. She can't even look at him at this point. We were at such a good part in the show. Dark. I don't think I've talked about it in vlogs or anything. It's getting crazy. It's been crazy since day one.
I'm gonna download the rest of the episode.
Did you hear that ominous, scary thunder? The rain just started coming down like crazy. Okay, so Grant left just a minute ago. Luna, why are you shivering? It is not that cold in here. Luna is all about the drama with the shivering. Oh, did you see that? She licked me right on my lip. Like I said, Grant just left a minute ago. Since he was doing an interview, he had a rental car. And so I didn't get to take him to the airport, which makes me really sad. But it did just start raining like really, really hard right when he was about to go. Hopefully his flight isn't delayed or anything, even though I'm gonna see him in like a week because he has another interview in Atlanta next weekend and I'm gonna be going. I don't know, I'm still like sad to see him go because we've gotten to spend so much time together. It's just like, man, why does it have to end? It's so fun. And I also feel sad because it's just like, ugh, January. It's like the Monday of the year. Another thing that's really bad about him leaving is now I have to watch the show by myself. Dark. I know I haven't talked about it a lot, but it's on Netflix. I think a lot of you guys are watching it because I snapped about it when we first started watching it. We've been watching it super slowly. And a lot of you were like, oh my gosh, do you like it? I love that show, blah, blah, blah. It has the worst dubbing in the world. I'm just gonna warn you in case you haven't watched it. It's the worst. Their mouths don't at all go with the words, the English words, and the, I don't know what you call them, voice actors? I'm not really sure. The people that are doing the dubbing, just like the most lifeless voices you've ever heard in your life. It's just like one note. It's absolutely awful. And the captions don't match what they're saying either. So it's just, it's all over the place. But even despite all those things, it's a pretty interesting show and we're pretty much stuck watching it. We only got through half the last episode because we like just can't be stopped once we start. But he had to leave, so I have to watch the other half by myself. And I'm scared because it's pretty creepy. She is feeling much better though. I still had medicine left over from the last time she got sick that she didn't use for stomach stuff. So I think it really worked on her and she's feeling a lot better. Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling. Oh, the one thing that I did not talk to you guys about that I know that I need to because I mentioned it yesterday and then I got sidetracked and I didn't explain it. Movie Pass. Movie Pass is something that Grant told me about that I was just like, what? I immediately Googled, like we were on the phone and I put it on speaker and started Googling immediately. Movie Pass scam because it sounds too good to be true. And no, this is not a sponsored thing. I actually haven't even signed up for mine. Grant has, I haven't, but it's awesome and it works. I mean, we just used it when we went to the movies and saw I, Tonya. Well, he did, I didn't. So basically it's just like a subscription service almost. And I think it's $10 a month and you get unlimited movie tickets. Unlimited movie tickets for $10. So it's basically like cheaper than one movie ticket. You can go to as many movies as you want. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand how or why it works, but apparently it does. And I did look at like some reviews online and you know, basically they're like, it's like a gym membership. They're counting on you not actually going to the movies as much as you think you will. Just like you buy a gym membership and you don't go to the gym as much as you think you will. The only catch is that you usually can't buy the tickets online. Like you have to buy them in person, which really isn't that big of a deal unless you're going at like the most prime time and wanting to see like the most hot, biggest, new Spider-Man movie. I don't know what you see, but typically that's not a problem for me. And I, Tonya, I don't know how long it's been out, but the theater was actually pretty full and we had no problem getting a ticket. It's amazing. I'm definitely gonna sign up for it because I feel like I didn't get to go to as many movies as I wanted to last year. That makes me sad. So that is going to change in 2018. Other things about 2018, I feel like I didn't really talk about like the new year and all that stuff in last weekend's vlog. I don't know, when I was on the plane on Friday, I started writing out like a 2018 resolutions video, like writing out the different, not so much resolutions, but different goals that I wanted to maybe talk about. I don't know, I'm kind of like on the fence about it because I don't know why. I'm just kind of on the fence about it. But I kind of got really into it and maybe that was just like a little exercise for me to just like think about my goals. But I put down like 5 and I'm thinking about doing a video about it, but I'm also like, because you know, I get really weird when it comes down to like sharing my feelings and talking about tough stuff and I just hit myself in the face. Is it even focusing on me? Probably not. Great. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that yet. I also feel like it's kind of now or never. You know, I've like reached that point that it's like, you can't talk about like your 2018 goals anymore. Like after this week, you have to like get it going right now. Let me know if you guys would want to see a video like that, because I kind of want to do it. So let me know. Look at this bean. I'm gonna stop rambling and eat my guacamole and stop avoiding watching this. I hope it's not too scary, because then me and Luna are just gonna be up all night.